Hello. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. But yeah, this week was the first week I actually put the hard work on. Um, and wow, I mean, when people say it's complicated at the beginning, it is because when you start actually getting results or in some type of way, things are getting serious. It's not as easy as just watching a YouTube video. So yeah, I knew it, but now living it is another thing. So yeah, this week I got my first two sales calls. For, for me, it's a success because from 0 calls to 2 calls in a week was a really good opportunity to win and actually having a process behind to sell stuff. I mean, not stuff, of course, my AI automation services. And wow, that felt great, you know. Like I had my first cold call, I had my first appointment booked actually to my calendar, and many series of things that made me learn a lot of things about my niche and how business speed works. Just for giving you an understanding, I'm working in consulting. So I work from 9 to 5 in Europe. I'm currently living in Italy. And then, since I'm working with the United States, I wake up, I work from 6 to whatever time it is. Fuck, that's so tiring because, working 16 hours a day, it's not easy at all. But if I don't do it, who's gonna do it for me? So yeah, that's how it works. I'm really happy for that. So yeah, how these two calls went. The first one, the guy didn't show up, but this the book was called. But the second one was actually really interesting because it was the first time I had a sales call with a process, and that felt so easy to follow through. Of course, I'm working with my consultant, but I mean it's like you need to believe it. For believing, you need to see it, right? And I didn't close the call, spoiler, but I will explain you why. And but before I want to tell you that, I learned a lot of shit from that because following the process felt like so easy to follow because of course you're having a conversation, you need to play some psychological things between it. But fuck man, like that was so easy to run through a process, getting asking the right questions at the right time, and so on. And that call went so good. We didn't close the call because at the beginning, one of the common questions I ask is the revenue of the business. And these guys were making around 10K a month or less, or even 5K a month, which is not enough cash flow or enough work for being qualified for my business. But however, I decided to take it through till the end. And while going through the process, of course, getting that momentum of the need of the service, this is something I did. I mean, it was great. I arrived to the point, of course, I had to deliver the price that was so high in comparison to their cash flow, even though it gave a lot of value to their cash flow. And I need to think if I did good, did bad, whatever. This is just my experience from this. So basically, what we did was I delivered the price, objection handled a little bit, and it's like, okay, I asked her like how much money they had to invest in something like this, and she was like, okay, I have $200, and I was like, okay, and do you believe when you're gonna get the other part? Like, it was like so, not so in the beginning. However, I told her, okay, you got my number, we can talk about this later on, and she was like, so interested into the thing as how I explained it and how I showed it to her that she was, I mean, if it wasn't because of the money, she would have bought it, and that's for me, it's great. I mean, I did a great job. So yeah, this is how first week was. Tomorrow is the start of the second week, and what I'm gonna test now is a process for automated appointment setting that I designed myself. I didn't buy a course, I designed myself this sales process. Steve Jobs says, like, linking the points. So I'm getting the best from this and trying to experiment with something with that, and then build something that it's gonna be unique, and if it works, it's gonna be legendary. Because for me, staying up at 10 p.m., it's so tiring. I mean, I have to conduct the sales calls, yeah, but the appointment setting type of things, if I don't have a call and go to sleep at 9 and I don't answer for the rest of the night, which is the morning in the US, that's lost opportunities. So that's why I'm designing this system that will answer automatically these messages with AI, which is the service I'm selling, by the way, to get these appointments booked. If this works, it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, I'm kind of experimenting these type of things. So yeah, if you arrived until this part of the video, I thank you so much. Hope to see you in the next one, and yeah, have a nice day. Bye.